Hey guys, welcome back to Modern Reviews. Today I have a Eufy Robovac that is not working. It basically doesn't run, it's all dirty. There's all kinds of things wrong with it. We're gonna see if we can fix it with a repair kit from Amazon that has a battery and replacement kind of hardware for the Eufy Vacuum. So let's get into how to repair a Eufy Vacuum. So like I mentioned, I've got an old vacuum that basically does not hold a charge. You put it on the charger and it doesn't do anything. And as you saw, the brushes and stuff are in rough shape. So that's where this kit comes in such handy because it's got replacement brushes, replacement filters, replacement for the roller, and a replacement battery. So this is basically a very budget kit to turn a old Eufy vacuum into a basically brand new one. And that's why I love it so much, and I'm very happy with how this worked out. So let's check it out. Unboxing it right here, you can see that battery right there is an exact replacement. In here, I didn't even realize this was going to come with a replacement roller, and that is awesome because my old one is so dirty. Only thing you're going to need here is a screwdriver, guys. I will have a link to the screwdriver I used and this kit in the description, so check that out. Right here, this is where we access the battery. Super easy to do, just 2 screws, which is nice. I thought I was gonna have to take this whole thing apart, and it really wasn't that difficult. And then you just have one little clip that you need to undo to get this battery out. So not too bad at all. That was very nice, and just about anyone could do it. So here you can see that the batteries, though the colors are different, the connectors are identical, the size is identical, so that's good. It's a perfect replacement. I'm going to remove these old brushes that are just caked in dog hair and all kind of frazzled up. And then, of course, the main roller brush is totally filthy, so we're going to take that out as well. Everything just kind of clips out. I do like how they make these vacuums super easy to replace parts. That definitely makes them last a lot longer because it's these little component parts that kind of have issues, not the main device itself. So I had a little bit of trouble clipping this little part back in, but mess around with it for a little bit and it's going to work just fine. You got to make sure that you get the tabs in there and then it should click right in. So there you go. Now next step up, we need to actually put these little brushes back on, and again, it's super easy. Look at the difference there. So much cleaner, gonna clean so much better with the new brushes, and just makes it look a lot cleaner too. So just snap those right on, super easy. And then now we need to actually clean out our filters. So I popped this off here, and I was gonna do this over the table, but you'll see right here just how much dust this thing has in it. I immediately decided, oh, I need to go to the trash can, that's filthy. So tap this out, get as much dust off as you can. This part right here is going to be put back in there, but what you have right here is the main filter that you access from the back, and we do have replacements for that, both this white filter here and that little black piece of foam. This kit comes with replacements for both, so that's very nice. You can maybe, even if you had more time, kind of wash this out with water, but I wasn't going to go too crazy with it. Get that black foam in there and then put your filter in behind it and snap this closed. Again, everything is definitely nice and modular and makes it super easy to do this kind of revamp to an old Eufy vacuum. So this was a little confusing. I thought the little tabs went down, but they actually go up. I figured that out off camera and then went ahead and just plugged that back in. So we are getting close to wrapping this up here. The last thing we need to do is plug in our battery. And I will say this was a bit difficult getting down in there to get a good connection, but you will feel a satisfying snap when that battery goes in. And then the only other thing is you need to make sure that actual connection is tucked into that cubby there, and then put your battery in and tuck that wire down, and you should be good to go. So I was a little nervous to test this since this thing was basically inoperable before I started this procedure on it, and with 2 screws to tighten this battery down, all we have to do is hit the power switch and plug it in. So hopefully everything goes good. I really hope it does, because if so, this kit will basically allow this vacuum to last forever because it comes with everything you need. I did give it one little once over with the Clorox wipe just to get some of that dirt and grime off there. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but this vacuum is about 3 years old, so it's seen a lot. And here we go. Flip that switch to on. This is another one I have, but we'll go ahead and put the new one on. And Boom, as you can see, that light is flashing on and off, which means it is charging, and after a day or so, it's back in its resting place downstairs and running totally fine, no weird noises. So check out this kit, guys.